What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today in this video we're going to talk about 9 mega cap stocks in this video. But before we get started, please hit that thumbs up button. That is greatly appreciated and that really helps out with YouTube algorithm. And if you want to support the channel and get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, 3 days of live trading in my Discord, definitely check out the Patreon. I'll leave a link down below in the description. And if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. And now let's get right into it, guys. On Apple stock, it's up 1.48%, and Apple now trading above 173, holding that as a support into closing. And if you look at my screen, also retest it right here, 13-day moving average right here, orange line 174.32. Look at the high for the day, guys, 174.30, getting rejected, but it's a green day here on Apple stock, up 1.5%, and it's holding 173 as a support, finally getting above this level. So that is looking bullish in the short term for a move all the way up to 177, and that should be the next stop on Apple stock if we can hold this support 173. Now 173 gives up, then watch out for the support down here, 171.61, 5-day moving average right here, this blue line, and then 170, and then the gap below right here, 167. Apple definitely looking good with this candle. We just need some more follow through on Apple stock as long as Apple is above 173. 177 on the card, and we could see that anytime, maybe not this week, but next week possible, as long as Apple is above 173. So the Tesla delivery numbers came out today and it wasn't that great, and that is why market didn't like it. But then Tesla was down pre-market, I think 4%, at some point maybe slightly over 4%. Now I was eyeing to buy the dip. Well, this is what happened. Pre-market, guys, 10 or 5 minutes before opening, the dip was completely bought up. We shorted Tesla at around 250 and we got $4 to the downside on those puts, sold out for a profit, and then ran from Tesla. Then what happened? This thing went back up, came down, a lot of chop, and then went all the way up to 254.28. And that is why, especially if you're day trading on a stock like Tesla, and you're just going back and forth, and making a bunch of trades in one day, that is called overtrading. And if you do that, you're going to lose money. Now, if I was coming back and buying puts again on Tesla, guess what? It's at break even, slightly down. I would not make any money. So why would I come back and retrade Tesla again at the same day, guys? I mean, a lot of folks I see out there just trading all day. That is a very bad thing to do, especially if you want to make money and you want to grow your account. Do not overtrade. Do not trade all day. Once you make money, you should be gone and not looking at the market all day. Because if you do that, I know some people do that. Actually, most of the people out there, they trade all day. People that don't have any work or just full-time trader. I'm a full-time trader, but I don't trade all day. Once I got my money from this market, if there is a good setup like this one, there was good setup on coin today that we showed it on top pretty much. It came down like $5-6 from top. Good money. I'm not going to go back and buy coin tomorrow or even today. I'm not buying calls or puts on Tesla the second time. And that's why, if you get some money out of this market, you should try to keep that money. Now on Tesla, if you look at my screen, and don't get me wrong, guys, I'm just trying to give you guys a piece of advice, but it's all your opinion, how you want to play the market and what do you want to do in this market. Because I have seen people coming back to me and asking, hey, I lost. I got few people that I know, they lost. Account was close to $1 million. And now it's down to like 135,000, some cases 90,000. One is like 235,000. And guess what? Results of over trading. And that is why I want to share this with you guys, So, if you're over trading, make sure, watch, what you're doing, especially on a stock like Tesla. So tomorrow on Tesla, now that it's above right here, almost at 252. If we can hold right here above red line, 50-day moving average 251, you're going to see a quick trip up to 257 and then the gap above 262.46. Below 251, 252, watch out for the support down here 246.56 and then 240 to 241 right here on Tesla as strong support. This was that bull flag consolidation, so this is a strong support on Tesla. Now anytime you see Tesla down here, guys, that's gonna be a big opportunity to go long on Tesla. Anything close to 220 to 217, close to this gap right here. On Nvidia stock, it's up 3% and again playing puts but not going big today. Right here close to 450, getting 450 puts for next week for 1200 and then selling for 1500, ran up to 16 plus later on the day. Now Nvidia, after hitting this level, got rejected by this 50-day moving average right here, guys, red line, and then came down to 443, and that is where I sold my put. And then this thing went back up, and now if you look at my screen, we have strong support right here, 441.38, and only if that gives up, you're going to see a flush down to 430 and then 420. To the upside, it needs to get above right here, 450, and if that happens, more upside all the way up to 460 possible on Nvidia. On AMD, it's up 0.5% and AMD getting up to close to 104, but now it's holding 102.80. 20-day moving average right here, white line as a support, so that should be a strong support for tomorrow. And below that, right down here, flat 100. To the upside, AMD breaks above 105. You're going to see a quick trip up to 107 and then possibly up to even 112. We also got this gap on top at 115.46. On Microsoft, it's up 1.92%, $6 up on the day. So a bullish day here on Microsoft, and looks like it's breaking out, guys. Last week it was holding 316 as a support into closing, pretty much closing right on top of this 5-day moving average right here. And now it's above 320, also above 321.35, 13-day moving average right here. So the next stop right up here around 326, and at some point you're going to see Microsoft up to 330 to retest this trend line right here. And if that breaks, you're going to see an explosion here on Microsoft all the way up to 339 and then the gap above 345.07. Now on a pullback, you want to watch support 320, 316, and then all the way down here 310.50. On Amazon stock, it's up 1.84% and Amazon looks like it wants to run now. Amazon holding again 126 as a support right here, again pulling back and holding that right here and then going back up, and now trading at 129.46, got up to 130, got rejected, so 130 breaks. The next stop 130 to 48 on Amazon and then the gap above 135.20. 126 gives up. Watch out for the support down here, 122 and then 118. On Google stock, it's up 2.5% and Google getting that big move to the upside. I mean, look at this bullish engulfing candle, and now it's trading above 135, and that means what? You could see a lot more upside on Google, up to 137 to 138 and possibly up to even 140. Looks like we're coming back, filling the gap, and now it's holding 135 as a support. Now 135 gives up. We also have support down here, 132.52, 130, and then we also have lower Bollinger Band sitting down here at 129. So Google doing really well today, and I think above 135 opens the door to 137 to 138 and then possibly even 140. On Meta, it's up over 2%, and now Meta holding 305 as a support, and as long as above 305, Meta can hit the next resistance right here, and that is touching and hitting this upper Bollinger Band sitting close to 310. Above that, watch out for a move up to 316 and possibly even higher to this high 326. Now to the downside, 305 breaks. We also have strong support down here. Now around, I would say 301.55 to 300. That should be a strong support on Meta unless we get some really bad selling. Then watch out down here close to 293 and then 290. So Netflix again down to 376, and that is why I said it in my last video, we could be forming a bottom. We also have earnings coming, guys, right here, 10, 18, 20, 23, that is this month. So Netflix again holding 376 right on the dot as a support and pretty much going up to 385, but not quite getting that breakout above 13-day moving average right here, and that is around 386. So you want to watch Netflix down here. This support needs to hold 376, and if this thing can break above 386, the next stop, at least you're going to see Netflix going all the way up to 400 and possibly a little bit higher up to 406 to retest negative sloping 20-day moving average right here, this white line, and that is sitting around 406 to 404. And we could see that, I mean, this thing already took a big beating, and now that it's holding 376, we could be putting in a bottom on Netflix right here. I just need to see this Bollinger Band actually, curling and going up a little bit more here, and that should be a confirmation that bottom is in and Netflix heading higher. But of course, you cannot guarantee anything with earnings coming, guys. I mean, it all depends on earnings. So that is something to watch, especially on that earnings that is coming on the 18th. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching.